Hello everybody, this is Lazy Wolf Gaming, and this is my new 2022 Kona N. I bought this car about 2 weeks ago. I'm really loving it. So I actually want to do a review on it. I'm a huge car nerd, watch a lot of reviews, so I figured, you know what, why not give my 2 cents on this car, a little bit about what I think of Hyundai as a brand right now and what they're doing, and just speak a little bit on what I think of it. So we'll start with the appearance. On the exterior, lots of black trim, give it that sporty look. We have red accents on the lip, N logo right there. Some cool little nostrils. I assume they're real to get more airflow, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, so that's the front end. I think it looks good. I like the lights. Coming around to the side, you can really tell it's more of a hatchback profile rather than an SUV. I think especially from this angle, it looks more like a GTI or a Golf R or something like that. Anywho, we have these really cool N-specific rims here. They look really nice. Big fat brakes behind them, red of course to give it a sporty look. I really like what Hyundai does with their rims, and these have some Pirelli tires on them. They're really good at getting grip, really nice tires. Anyways, come down the side, we have more red accent at the bottom. On the normal Kona, they have a lot of ugly black plastic cladding to give it this off-roady look. This is body colored. It looks way better like this. If I were a normal Kona owner, I would not like that cladding. Anywho, coming around to the rear, we have more in stuff going on. We have dual exhaust. They look great. They sound fantastic. Air diffuser down low, wing up top. Lights look good. Another N badge. Coming around the side again, same thing. Beautiful rims, red trim. Just think it looks pretty dang good. I'm a fan of Hyundai's design language. I really like it, and when they take it to the next level and add a lot of sporty bits, it really looks well. Anyways, let's open up the back seat just to show you the seats and a little bit of the room. Handle feels good. So back here, this again is more like a hatchback than a big SUV. It is not roomy back here for a full-size adult. Now me, I have children, all are 7 and under, so plenty of room for them. Anyways, you have this wonderful blue stitching that's N specific. Nice Alcantara insert or something similar. Leather. The seats are wonderful. They feel great. They look awesome. Pull this down. You got a little flappy flap. Cup holder's great. All that's good. Bam. So, coming up front. Oh, it's beeping at me. Please shut up. It's because I took the key out. So, up front, again, beautiful seats. I really like Hyundai's N seats, even their inline seats. I had a Sonata inline. The seats in that were great. The seats in this are great. N badge, blue stitching again. These things are really well bolstered. This one is powered. The other one over there is manual. But let's get in. So, on the inside, something I should touch on. The N key fob feels really good. It has a little N badge there. It feels very solid, like you're holding the key to something important or something very nice. This is the normal Hyundai key fob. My fiance has a Hyundai Tucson. This is what it looks like. It feels good, but it definitely, there's a difference in the quality and the feel. This is more plasticky feeling versus this having a very solid feel. Anyways, 2 cup holders. That's all good. So, the steering wheel. Let's get the seatbelt on. N-specific steering wheel. We have blue stitching around. We have a custom drive mode right here, and I believe this is a different custom drive mode. NGS button. What that does, and this is where I want to touch on a few things that I think other reviewers aren't hitting on, is the NGS button. It puts the transmission down into the lowest possible gear to get you better in the power range, but it also spins the turbo up more, giving you more boost. So this does add approximately, I guess, 10 horsepower and around 20 pound-feet of torque. So peak horsepower on this car is realistically 286 horsepower, and I believe it's over 300 torque when you hit the NGS button. So plenty of power. Anyways, infotainment screens in here look awesome. They're very responsive. Hyundai makes great infotainment screens, no doubt, easy to use. For this car in particular, we have low N mode. I'm sure if you've watched other reviews, you kind of have an idea of what this is, but it'll tell you your throttle response. That's something I really like. Brake press, it'll tell you how much, oil temp, all that good stuff. Here, it'll let you turn and adjust your settings for the N custom mode. All that. You can activate a launch control. I haven't really used the launch control yet. Where I live, it's kind of hard to get a very long straight line to just turbo it in. So anyways, one more thing I just want to touch on. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the N mode. That's going to open up the exhaust valves. Let me open the door, see if you can get a hear for it. Lots and lots of crackles and pops. They sound phenomenal. I love the way this thing sounds. It is just a hoot. It sounds amazing. Great 4-cylinder. I think a lot of people will admit that. Anyways, final thing I'm going to touch before I think we take off, and I just kind of give you some of my impressions. The dual clutch in this is awesome. Obviously, at lower speeds, it's a hair clunky, but to me, that's more of a feature. I like that. It makes me think about the fact that there's actually clutches engaging and disengaging. But when you turn it into sport mode and really, put the gas on it, it shifts super quick. I would say this is equatable to the ZF8 speed. The ZF8 speed, if you don't know, is a transmission that's put in most performance cars. All of BMWs, all of Jaguars, I think a lot of Audis use them. It is the go-to transmission for performance, basically. But I like this one a lot. The shifts seem just as fast as that, if not a hair quicker. Yeah, it's a little clunky at low speeds, but I like that again. To me, that's more of a feature. Anyways, that's enough of me just talking. Let's go ahead and put it into drive. We're in N mode. We'll just give it a little spin around here, around my neighborhood. So... quick, very quick. It pulls hard. It pulls to the 6750 red line. It sounds great. A little bit of torque steer, but again, I like that. It lets me know that there's power being put down, that I need to be aware of what I'm doing. I'm not just mashing the pedal going fast. I need to be in control. Otherwise, yeah, it will torque steer and give you issues. So I like that. Let's see, I think we're gonna go straight here. Very quick. So, something I wanted to touch on is I think Hyundai as a brand is killing it right now. I've driven Beamers. My friends have Golfs. I've owned a Beamer. And compared to the rest of the mainstream industry right now, I really think Hyundai takes initiative. They're pushing the envelope, and they're just doing really cool stuff. And I think the whole N brand is a sign of that. A lot of other companies, in my opinion, I'm going to honestly just call them out, in my opinion, is Honda and Toyota are not doing anything exciting. Yeah, you have the Civic Type R, but, was that really the end-all be-all? Not really. And for companies with that much money and that much presence, I think they could be doing so much more. And it really makes me happy that Hyundai is taking risks and putting money where their mouth is and making cool cars like this. And, I'm excited for the future. That is quick. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Kona N. I guess final thoughts, if I have any complaints or anything, not really. The Kona is more of an economy SUV, so there is some hard plastic and stuff around, but it's soft anywhere you touch, like right here, padded, armrest padded. So most of the touch points are really nice. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.